Mary, Rosemary, thank you so much. Obiero Akini, thank you so much for joining. Kindly, you could indicate where you are watching it from. You could indicate there is a lot to learn today. There is a lot. You can see I have a marker today. I have a pen. So there is Leila. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I'm getting my tools ready. I'm getting my tools ready. I am getting my tools ready. I am getting my tools ready. So today, yes, here we are. Here we are. I want us to learn. 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 Let me just get something right. I need to flip my camera. I need to flip my camera. So I need to flip my camera. Just a moment. I need to flip my camera. I need to flip my camera. So not that one, my friend. Not flip, but I need to mirror. Okay, so let's see how this goes. Yes, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, so here, so today we want to look at earning in the digital age. In the digital age. Earning in the digital age. Earning, making money, being able to make money online in the digital age. How do you make money online in the digital age? Now, there are so many years. First of all, thank you so much for joining. We want to learn how to make money, in the digital age. Now, so one of the ways, the easiest way is to get a job. The easiest way is to get a job. And I would just want to start with myself. I would just want to start with myself. I am a teacher. I am a teacher by calling and profession as well. Yes, I am a teacher. I come from a teaching background. And one of the ways that I would make money is through my salary. Is through my salary. But let us examine the Kenyan situation. Exactly how is the Kenyan situation like? Now, on average, like the primary school teacher, the primary is making between 17,000 to 20,000. 17,000 to 20,000, and this is pre-tax. Before that money is taxed. That is the much that a primary school teacher is making. But look at the responsibility that this person has. Perhaps this person is a parent, so has kids and wife to look after, or even has other dependents, siblings, parents, etc. Yet, is expected to live on this, is to live on that. Now, let me tell you, friends, let me tell you, and that is the challenge that happens. So, what are the options? What are the the options for this teacher? What are the options for this teacher? One is to have a side hustle. So one of the options that the teacher has is to have a side hustle. Maybe find some small business by the side. Yeah, find some small business by the side. Bruno, thank you so much for joining. Find some business by the side and then earn from that business. Then earn from that business. So that is one of the options that the teacher has. The other one is to do nothing and therefore live on the salary alone. So here is just to do nothing, and to live on the salary. The other one would be to join, as we call it, join a chama, and be getting money from that chama. Those are the options that this teacher has. Those are the options that this teacher has. But then here comes what we call the digital age. Here comes the digital age. And this is where the juice is. This is where the juice is because it makes all the difference. Now, we talked of having side hustles. Maybe, Wasa, thank you so much for joining. Maybe open some small business. Yeah, open some business that you will be having running, and then after work you pass by, and maybe that is the time when you're opening the business, or you have put someone to take care of that business, and therefore that person is the one that will be, you basically pass by in the evening to balance your books. But what is the challenge with that? What is the challenge with such kind of a business? What is the challenge associated with such a business? One is scalability. The reality is never expect anyone to sit and grow your business. It never works like that. Never just sit somewhere and wait for someone to scale your business. No, they also have personal ambitions. And by therefore doing, it becomes very difficult for someone to ever grow your business. Yes. Number two, you will never get to master your business. You will never get to master the business. You never get to master the business. And this is one big challenge that you will normally see when employees leave your business. Yeah, when employees leave your business, they go with your customers because the customer never knows the business owner, but they know the person that they interact with. So when you have physical side hustles, it becomes very, very difficult to be able. However, though, I have a lot of respect for such hustles because there are people who start from such and they are able to grow. How about when you decide to go digital? Because I said that is where the juice is. That is where the money is. That is where the flexibility is. And that is where resources are. And you are in control of those resources. So, how can you be able to make money online? There are many ways by which you can be able to do so. Maybe there are those who go for Forex. Yes, there are those who go for Forex. Personally, I am not in that space. But I am showing you the options. Yes, there are, Hash Money, thank you so much for joining. Chumo, thank you so much for joining. You can indicate where you are watching me from. Kindly, let's keep tapping the screen to keep the live ongoing. Let's keep tapping the screen. There's a lot to learn from this. So one of such ways is Forex. And of course, I said, this is the money market. And to be good in this, there are people who have made very good livelihood out of this. And but you will need to learn, or you will need someone to run it for you. The second one is to do what we call affiliate marketing. Is to do affiliate marketing. Now, yes, when you talk about affiliate marketing here, we are simply referring to being able to promote and sell a product or a service in exchange of a commission, a percentage, yeah, for a commission. So here you get to earn a commission, which is a percentage of the profit. You get to earn a commission, which is 100%, rather, which is a percentage of, the profit. Yes, you get to earn a commission, which is a percentage of the profit. Then, so come to think of it this way. Look at it this way. If, for example, so now let me get rid of Forex and I talk about affiliate. So here we are saying you're earning a commission, which is a percentage of the profit, Now, some affiliate programs are very good. Some affiliate programs are very good and rewarding, but given that you're earning a percentage, and normally that percentage would be anywhere between 0 point something to about 10%, and actually 10% is a lot on the higher side. It is on the higher side. So most of this you'll find 1, 2, 3%, but low percentage. That is what you will find as the commission that you're earning out of the sales that you make. So let's take an example and say that your commission is $2. For every sale that you make, let's say that your commission is $2. Now that should be about 200 and what? That about 250, 260 shillings. So let's say that your commission is $2. Now, what will it take? What will it take for you to make $100? What will it take for you to make $100? It will mean that for you to make $100, then you will need to make about 50 sales. You need to close 50 sales for you to be able to make $100. That is what it means. That is what it means. You will need to make 50 sales so as to close $100. You will need 50 sales. Now, so I'm talking about affiliate marketing. So we said, one, we have affiliate. Two, there's something called drop shipping. Yes, as another way of earning online, there is what we call drop shipping. And this is where now you go and find products and you ship, or you ship to your customers. So customers place orders through you. Then you are, so basically here we have the producer, and then there's you, and then the customer. So the customer will pay. So the customer will order and then pay for the product, and then you place the order and pay the same from the merchant or from the producer, and then the producer will directly ship that item to the customer. The producer will directly ship that particular product to the customer. And then, so here, of course, the customer will pay, and this is where you place your markup. Yeah. So when the customer pays you, you keep the profit, you pass the order to the producer, then the producer will, or from the vendor, and the vendor will pass that product directly to the customer. That is drop shipping. The challenge with the drop shipping is that it is very intense when it comes to the logistics. Yes. Like remember when we had COVID. When we had COVID, what happened? Yeah. I mean, we've been buying so many things from China. Then what happens? There are no shipping, shutdowns, and then I would imagine such a time, customers who had already placed orders and paid for goods, then they could not have the deliveries done. They could not have their deliveries done. So that is drop shipping. That is drop shipping. So let's look at a third way. Let's look at a third way. A third way is what we call the master resale rights business. It may sound complicated. It may sound complicated, but it's a very straightforward concept, very closely related to the affiliate program, very close to the affiliate program. But how does it work? How does it work? Let's keep tapping the screen, please. I can see three of us in the house. Let's keep tapping the screen. We want to keep this alive. I say there is a lot of valuable knowledge here. There is a lot of valuable knowledge here. So master resale right. What does it mean? It means that you buy a product, you own it, you buy the product. So let me make this more clearer. You buy product and own it, then resell for 100% profit. Yes, you buy something from me. Thank you so much, Liz. Thank you so much, Liz, for the love. Thank you so much, Liz. So you buy a product, you own it, then you get to resell the same and keep 100% of the profit. You get to keep 100% of the profit. That is what master resale rights business is all about. The only thing is you cannot change the product. But as I said, you buy to own, you buy to own, you buy to own, and get to resell the same for 100% of the profit. For 100% of the profit. Now, that is the place to be. That is the business that I am in. And now I want us to talk about this. So the question is, how do you get to? So now, how do you get to learn that business? How do you get to learn that business? How do you get to learn that business? There are so many ways that you can be able to learn that, and the best way is to go for a proven method, is to go for a good approach. Now, when you wanted to be a professional in your particular area, what did you have to do? You went to school. You went to school. Yes, you went to school to learn. And you earned a certificate out of that school. And therefore, today, you are practicing what you are doing, courtesy of the skills or the knowledge that you got in school. That is exactly how it goes. But suppose you had a course. Now, this is an online course that shows you how to learn and master online business. And when I'm talking about business is all about making money. Yes, that shows you how to learn and master your online business. That is what I want to introduce you to. That is what I want to introduce you to. And That is the course that I have been using to make money online. And that course is called the Digital Growth Community. The Digital Growth Community. Now, before I even talk about the ways to make money, before I even talk about the ways to make money, allow me to dwell on the product itself, on the course itself. So, number one, I said that it is an online course. It is an online course. Yes, we must appreciate that. We must appreciate that. It is an online course. This course, the content is organized in videos. Let me tell you, we learn best by seeing. When we see, we get to learn a lot much better. Yes, we learn that much better. We learn much better when we see. Yes, when we are able to see, we learn a lot much better than when we have to read a book. Because you read a book, then now you have to think through it, process it, and see what makes sense. No, we learn. We learn best when we watch our content in video. Now, what does the digital growth community therefore help you to achieve? One, you get to learn and earn at the same time. So now we are now getting into the space of making money. Yes, you are getting to learn and earn at the same time. Getting to learn and earn at the same time. Now, how is this happening? How is this happening? Now, with the digital growth community, there are three ways to make money. There are three ways to make money. So, ways to make money, and I will be able to show you the opportunities in a moment. I will be showing you the opportunities in a moment. So, ways to make money with the digital growth community. The first one is what I call the master resale rights. The master resale rights. Remember, this is an online course. And when you subscribe to the program, I said you get to own it. And once you get to own the course, once you get to own the course, you are given the rights to resell. You are given the rights to resell and keep 100% of the money. You get to resell and you keep 100%. You give everything. So that is your first line of revenue. That is your first line of revenue. Number two, apply the acquired skills. Yes, you apply the acquired skills. You apply the knowledge that you get to learn from the program to grow an existing business. You apply the skills that you learn in the program to do what? To scale an existing business. Yes. And then number three, you can now create and sell on digital products. You can be able to create and sell your own digital products. Yes, you can create and sell your own digital products. Yes, that is the beauty of it. Joseph, thank you so much for joining. Yes. So let's keep on. So yes, you can be able to create and sell your own digital products. And remember, for all this, you are doing this passively. You are doing this passively. That is the beauty of it. That is the beauty of it. Now, we are just but talking of ways to make money using the digital growth community. What are the opportunities? What is the growth opportunity? So here, the growth opportunity. I want you to consider these two businesses. Think of these two businesses. Think of these two businesses. One, think of these two businesses. One, a busy grocery shop. Think of a busy grocery shop. And number two, think of some high-end jewelry shop. Think of some high-end jewelry shop. So the busy grocery shop, what happens for the busy grocery shop? For this particular shop, they have many low profit items. Yes. So, for example, like a 10 bob profit, maybe 20 bob profit, such kind of monies. So for you to make 1,000 bob, you'll have to sell so many of these. You'll have to sell so many of these so as to be able to make your 1,000 bob. That is the truth. You'll have to make so many to sell so many. But how about your high-end jewelry shop? Here, you may need just a few sales, and you are making thousands of dollars in profit. You are making thousands of dollars in profit. Why? Because your profit margin per item sold is high. Now, let me tell you. Now, in the digital marketing space, this is what we call high ticket product. This is what we call high ticket product. And I would be glad, I would be happy to trade in a high ticket product than a low ticket product. Yes, you can see my business may be very busy, but my profit margins per item sold is very low. But how about where I can just make a few sales? I'm just making a few sales, but for every sale, the profit that I'm making is high, is very, very good. That is what I'm calling high ticket product. Now, I want now to show you in real numbers. How you get to make your money, where your money is coming from. I want to show you in numbers exactly where your money is coming from. Now, I flip this. I want you to have a look at this. Let me position this well. I want you to have a look at this. Okay, so let's start here. We said this is an online course. And you are making money online. And the course is called the Digital Growth Community. That course has packages or modules. The first one is called the Legacy Bundle. The Legacy Bundle has 185 lessons. I said the content is organized in videos. Has 185 lessons. Then we have the Legacy Builder, which has 144 lessons here. The Digital Mastery has 90 lessons. Daily Pay has 75, and the Launchpad has 44. Now, how long does it take you? How long is it going to take you to learn this content? For the Legacy Bundle, it will take you 52 hours. 52 hours. And you will learn this at your own pace. You will learn this at your own pace. It will take you 52 hours. The legacy bank builder will take you 46 hours. Will take you 46 hours. So, and I did say you will learn this, you will organize this in the best way you understand. Yeah, in the best way you understand. The digital mastery has 35 hours. Will take you 35 hours. It will take you 35 hours to complete. Daily pay 20 and the launchpad 19 hours. Remember I said this content is organized in videos. Now, there's something that I'm calling income streams here. Income streams here. Income streams. When you get the legacy builder, when you get the legacy builder, you are given the other four for free. So the legacy builder plus, the bundle builder, all that will give you 5 income streams. 5 income streams. Then the legacy bundle gives you 5. The legacy builder gives you 4. The builder itself, the digital mastery, the daily pay, and the launchpad. Now, what is your income opportunity? What is the income opportunity? What is the income opportunity? With the bundle, you can resell. The bundle you can resell for $1,400. I said you have 5 income streams, so you can as well resell the legacy builder for $900. You can resell the digital mastery for $600. Resell the daily pay for $300, and the launchpad for $100. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and these are the 5 income streams here. Those are the 5 income streams here. That is how you get to make money. That is how you get to scale a lot faster. And remember, as you go up the programs, there is more content. That is why we said the legacy bundle has 185 lessons. 185 lessons, followed by 144, 90, 75, and eventually 44. Now, when you come into this program, what else do you get? What else do you get? What else do you get when you come into this program? You get an already done for you website. You get an already done for you website. Yes, you get an already done for you website. For all the packages, each of them comes with a website. And what is the purpose for this website? That website is your online shop. That website is your online shop. That is where you get to meet your customers. It is an automated tool that manages your customer journey. Yes, that manages your customer engagement journey. It helps you to promote the product and also even process your revenue online. Yes, that is the beauty of having a website. I said it is your online shop. And then you have access to what we call a community. You get to meet others who are already in the program. Let's keep tapping the screen. Let's keep tapping the screen to keep it alive. You get to meet others that are already in the program, and you get to engage. You get to exchange ideas. But I will not just let you walk alone. I'll not just let you walk alone once in the program. You get mentorship. And all the programs, there are different levels of mentorship. So this is how you get to directly benefit when you join the program. Now, what is your investment? Because you are in the business of making money online. You are in the business of making money online. What is therefore the investment? What is the investment? What is your investment? The legacy bundle, the program itself goes for $1,400. $1,400. The legacy builder $900. The digital mastery $600. The daily pay 3, and the launch pad goes for $100. Now, there is an administration fee, which is one-off. By the way, all these costs are one-off. All these are one-off. $69 for the legacy bundle because it comes in 2 languages, English and Spanish. The rest each goes for $39. And then you have the website set up. Now that is charged $100 across the board. $100 across the board. There is a lot of work involved, but for now, for the legacy bundle and the legacy builder, that we are giving for free. That can be done for you for free and at $42 discount, at a discounted rate of $42 for the other packages. $42 for the other packages. Then there is artificial intelligence, AI. Yes, you may want to use AI in your learning. However, this is optional. This is optional. For those who may want to especially go faceless, this would be very ideal. $97 across the board. Now, you need a name for your website. Your website will have to sit somewhere. Your website will have to sit somewhere. So you need what is called a domain. Like what we have, www.google.com. Google.com is a domain. YouTube is a domain. So you will need a business name. You will need a business name. That business name is your domain. That goes for $42. So in total, we have the rates down here. We have the rates down here, and you can be able to convert that into your local currency. You can convert that into the local currency. Now, in Kenyan shillings, you can see the legacy builder, that is inclusive of everything. I said the AI is optional, will cost you 207,692. Yes, will cost you this much. Will cost you this much. Okay, now someone is asking to be invited. Let me swing the invite. Now I can swing the invite. Okay, and the legacy bundle will go for 130, 139, 270, 237. You can see the respective rates there. You can see the respective rates there. Hi, ma'am. Jumbo. All right. So that is what you will need. That is what is going to take for you to be able to join the programs. To be able to join the programs. Now, let me show you something. I had initially said, let's just bring this one back. These are your earning opportunities. These are your earning opportunities. These are your earning opportunities. Now, when you get the legacy bundle, you are given the rest for free. You are given the rest for free. And how much money do you stand to make? $1,400. This is not shillings. We are talking about dollars here. $1,400 just for a single sale of the legacy bundle, and you keep 100% of that money. You keep 100% of that money. But at the same time, oh my goodness, now what is this? At the same time, you will be able to resell any of the other packages. So the legacy builder at 900, the digital mastery 600, the daily pay at 300, and the launchpad resell at 100. That gives you 5 income streams. That gives you 5 income streams. 5 income streams. So that is what this business is all about. That is what this business is all about. So now I can keep my board down, and I'm here. tulizane maswali sasa. Now we can. Now tulizane maswali. Tulizane maswali. Yes, ma'am. Talk to me. Talk to me, ma'am. How are you? Oh, you are on mute. I cannot hear you. You're on mute. I can't hear you. Okay. Wow. Seemingly busy. Seemingly busy. Uh-huh. Let's see. Let's get to see. Now. Okay. Um